my friend, Jimi Hendrix. Have you heard of him? He plays guitar. Pretty good. When we play a song called Little Wing, we're going through the chord progression so you make it your own, but these are the chords onto which we are going to play. When we look at our fretboard, we're going to be playing an E minor, and then a G major, an A minor, and then right back to an E minor. And if you haven't already guessed it yet, we are in the key of G major, which means G major is the 1 chord, A minor is the 2 chord. Don't let it be lost on you. You take that A minor, a secondary finger, and move it on up, bar it up. I know bar chords are ridiculously hard, but once you can spell bar chord and play it 1,000 times, you got it. B-double-R-E. The next chord we're going to play is a C major. When we take that C major and go to the D, we've exhibited 5 chords based off of G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, which must mean that E minor, when we put our pinky down, gives us the E minor 7, which is gorgeous. And then we're going to be going to our diminished, and just between you and me, you could play a D7. And it feels a lot like your F sharp diminished. But if you want to play the F sharp diminished, we have 6 string, 5 string, 4 string, 3 string, by going on the 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret. When we replace our finger at the fret above and then play what looks like a D major with the remaining strings, you get another form of the F diminished. And then if you put your finger where that finger was and create a D major where it was, and then put a pinky on top, you get another diminished. Now, don't worry about all that. All this can be found by using your favorite browser. Maybe yours is Bing. Put in my silly name, W-A-G-O, and then you can type in the chord name like B minor 7, and it will come up. So these chords that we're going to be playing are going to move in a progression. This is that progression. These are those chords. We're going to do E minor to G major, A minor, and we're going to go right back to that E minor, but add in our 7 there. And then we're going to play a B minor. Nice. We're going to walk that down to a B minor 7 and then an A minor, G major. And then we're going to hit an F, but we want to put our finger all the way up top to add the 9. We don't need to reveal the E flat there for its 7th because this is just an add chord. The difference between a chord like a triad that has 2 dyads or harmonies, when you add these together and you put another note on it, it's generally the 7th, either the major 7th or the minor 7th. Anytime you go above your do to do, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, 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 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, although hypothetically those aren't existing, only we have a 9, 11, and 13 after 8. You have to use that triad as a foundation. Adding a chord puts that note. So add 9 just puts the 9. Well, F9 must have in that minor 7th. Again, if none of that made sense, check out my music channel. I break it down into tiny bite-sized portions onto which you can num about. Let's show you what it sounds like. Well, she's walking through the clouds with a circus mind that's running wild. Channel Jimmy. Butterflies, zebras, moonbeams, fairy tales. It's all she'll ever see, riding in the wind. So we're going to walk that up each time. That is the progression. E minor, G major, A minor, E minor. B minor, B flat minor, or B flat minor 7, A minor, G, F major, throw up your 9, yeah, C major, then up to D. I did this kind of like D6, 9-ish feeling chord. You could just play a D major, or a D major with an F sharp in the bass, or bar up the 2nd fret and play a C major in the cage system. It also gives you your D major. These are all creative ideas for you. Hey, I hope you really enjoyed this as much as I did. If you did, please subscribe, put something cool in the comment section, and then, I don't know, share this with somebody you haven't seen in 33 years.